I'm back at SHOT Show 2019, this time at IWI's booth, and I'm here with Jeremy Grisham of IWI to get the rundown and some updates on the Tavor pattern shotgun and the Tavor pattern 308. So give us the rundown of what separates these from the market that's already out there, and give us a little update for guys at home who are chomping at the bit to get their hands on one.
Well, hey man, we appreciate you coming by and interviewing us. We also appreciate the patience of everybody asking it, right? IWI is known for putting out solid product in,
Absolutely.
Whether it's a battle rifle that's going to the war or somebody just going to play with in their backyard. We want to put out the best possible product, putting your best foot forward.
Sure.
And everybody hates that concept of having to, as soon as you turn something on, like a PlayStation or a car, you always have these recalls and it's just not up to spec. Well, that's what we found in our gun. So rather than releasing it, we held it back and arguably made some people unhappy, but we want to put our best foot forward. So
Sure.
TS-12, the gun was developed and designed from the ground up around a 3-inch magnum chamber.
Sure.
You put standard Winchester white box, Estate, Fiocchi, the things you can buy in bulk from everywhere in the country in every store, the action would simply laugh at you. You want me to actually move and do things, it's not going to happen. So acknowledging that fact that that's where people are going to shoot the most, it made the most sense to pull it back.
So is it a gas operated or is it a piston system? How is it?
It's a gas blowback system.
Okay.
And it to me, right, I'm not an engineer, cut some springs, play with the gas system. That's not how it worked. It needed a complete overhaul. And I believe we've got it figured out. Last week before we came to SHOT Show, we had the team from Israel and the team from the US shooting rounds through it. And after about a 50 to 100 round break-in, it'll run the 1100 Winchester AA's you can buy in Walmart and any other dealer in the country. It still won't run minis. Every shotgun that's like this has been out there still requires a proprietary shotgun to run the minis unless you're pump action. I mean, it is still semi-auto. But we believe the holdup is going to benefit everybody because you can still run 3-inch magnum chamber, but now you can go to Walmart or dealers across the country and buy the bulk box and not hurt your pocket and have a good time with your friends and family.
Absolutely. Awesome. Well, definitely exciting news. So move on to the 308.
So 308, right? Nobody wants to see this gun in the marketplace more than IWI, right?
Sure.
Everybody's asked us for the big boy caliber in 308, right? So we came out with it. Runs SR25 mags, 4-position gas block. This one actually has a Thunder Beast brake on it. We've been running the Thunder Beast can here at the show. But what we found, right, is it is a battle rifle. It was designed around mil-spec, 100-yard, 4-inch.
Sure.
Commercially, that's just not going to fly. And really, the reality is most military Tier 1 units, and not even Tier 1, but maybe Tier 2, right, they're not going to accept 4 inches at 100 yards either. So it was shooting better than 4 inches, but it was about a 2.5-minute of angle gun. And knowing that in the United States is just not going to fly for a $2,000 retail rifle.
Sure.
So again, rather than shipping something and then seeing the immediate social media, like I have a $2,000, right? If you go online, look at everybody's biggest complaint on the X95 is the accuracy.
Sure.
So why step on our own feet the same way? We haven't shipped anything. We still have a solid product. Functionally, the gun's sound, right? Everything's got to go through 20,000 round torture test. And a lot of companies don't want to put forth the dollars to shoot that, right? So we change a spring or a screw, new gun gets built, 20,000 rounds. Every 1,000 rounds, we check fit and finish. Well, that's a lot of ammo shooting 308, but we want to make sure we provide the best possible product for whichever end user is there. Because we're not building two separate guns here, one for military, one for commercial. I just simply don't have time for that. The only difference is going to be the trigger pack. So we want to make sure that it's going to go in any hand possible, and it's going to be reliable, which it is, and now we have to go to accuracy. And that's where we're at with this. It's a major focus for IWI, is putting forth an accurate product. We know we have a reliable product. Hands down, we have a very reliable product. Now it's making sure we have an accurate product.
Very cool. Well, solid update, and I'm sure everybody can't wait to get their hands on it. So do we have any sort of timeline? So
not putting out a definitive date because it could turn online tomorrow, it could turn online in 2 months, it could turn online in 3 months. We don't know. What we do know is that as soon as it's ready, everybody will know. Like we appreciate everybody following us on social media. We appreciate everybody following us on every avenue in which we push out there. So we will release it when it's ready, and I think everybody's going to be super pleased. I've got about 23K through a Tavor-7, this individual Tavor-7, just trying to break it. I know the accuracy isn't there, but the other parts are going to hold. And functionally, it's a sound weapon system. It's just the accuracy, and that's really where I've been hammering, and IWI US has been hammering IWI Israel to help them understand that, yeah, if mil spec is 4 inches at 100 yards, not going to argue that, but name a contract that's been awarded to a foreign military in the last 15, 20 years that's being acceptable at that.
That's a good point.
So changing the standard to 1 MOA is the standard, and now it's getting to that. Will we get there? Hey, that's okay, but if your standard's 4 and you're shooting 2.5, you've met the standard. If your standard's 1 and you're 1.1, okay, I can deal with that.
Gotcha.
So,
well, thank you, Jeremy. I appreciate the update and the
appreciate
interview.
it.
Of course, guys, stay tuned for continued coverage of SHOT Show 2019. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more burst reviews.